Hi, this is Daniel Johnston from TechHelp101.com, and in this video I'm going to talk about the myth of Web 2.0. And I've read a bunch about this where the original people who invented www, the World Wide Web, were talking about how there is no such thing as Web 2.0, whereas O'Reilly Media dubbed the term Web 2.0. And basically what Web 2.0 means in O'Reilly is a more connected, a more social web. So for example, stuff like blogging, YouTube, social media, that kind of stuff would be more Web 2.0. And then Web 3.0 maybe would be more stuff like kind of like augmented reality, or stuff like people are saying, even stuff like Google is doing now, where you just search something in and they'll just give you an answer. But Web 3.0 isn't being used widely yet. But of course, the response, though, of the guy who founded the World Wide Web to Web 2.0 was that the web was always meant to be something social, something collaborative. And I think that's true, which I don't really think there is something as Web 2.0, because it's not a fundamental difference, because always in the web there was collaboration, it was social, that's what the web was all about. I do think, though, that it's become more centralized. So for example, back in the old days of the web, there were a lot of forums, a lot of e-zines, like a lot of different places you could go to interact with people. Now it's more streamlined. So back then you wouldn't have a service like Facebook, which has who knows how much percentage of the people who use the internet have a Facebook account, over 1 billion people or something. You wouldn't have things like YouTube, like even like Google. Back in those days, there were a lot of different search engines like AltaVista, Hotbot, whatever, all kinds of different funny search engines. And so I think it's become more centralized now with stuff like, for example, WordPress, Blogger, Twitter is all Web 2.0 in the sense that it's more open and there's more like one place for it instead of it being scattered all around. To be honest, I think I liked it better before, when there were these different places, because they all had their own culture, they were all special. And even when Twitter first started, when I got on back in 2009, I think I got on it towards the end of 2009, and it was still a very, very friendly place, very inviting, very encouraging. People were following me my first day. I had someone tweet, "Hey, congrats on your first day at Twitter." Now, there's no way that would ever happen. And I don't use Twitter anymore because there's so many people on it, and there's so many people following so many people. It's dead, I think. But that's for another video. Anyways, I got a message from someone, though, who was actually taking it literally. He said, back in 2006, the Web 2.0 came out. One of the new things in Web 2.0 was blogging. So, he's a nice guy, I'm not trying to mock him, but it's funny to see people take it literally, because it shows the general misunderstanding of Web 2.0, because Web 2.0 is not a literal thing. It's not like something came out called Web 2.0, like he's seeming to indicate, that there's an actual product, an actual platform called Web 2.0, and that's pretty funny, because no such thing exists at all. There's a shift in culture on the website, which is true. Blogging was invented long before 2006, but it became more like with Blogger and stuff, and it became more mainstream around 2006, that's true. But yeah, I just wanted to point out, Web 2.0 is not a literal thing. There's not a literal thing called Web 2.0 that came out. It's a term people use to denote a certain shift in the internet, and which I think is a shift really from it being more fragmented to more streamlined, which you can say whether or not you think that's bad or not. But anyways, what do you think about Web 2.0? That's what I want to know. So thanks for watching this video, and check out my website, techitup101.com, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/techitup101. So thanks.